In the realm where twilight kisses the earth and shadows dance with secrets, lies Japan, a land steeped in myth and legend. Tonight, we delve into the ethereal world of yokai, the enigmatic spirits and supernatural beings that have haunted the Japanese archipelago for centuries. Our journey begins not in grand temples or serene gardens, but in the labyrinthine alleyways that snake through ancient cities, where lantern spirits flicker and whispers carry tales of the unseen. Imagine yourself stepping into a narrow, cobbled alleyway in Kyoto. The air is thick with the scent of incense and damp earth. Paper lanterns cast a soft, warm glow, their light trembling in the gentle breeze. These are not ordinary lanterns. They are the Chachinobake, lantern yokai that come to life as night descends. They are born from old, discarded lanterns, imbued with the spirits of those who once walked these paths. Some say they are mischievous, playing pranks on unsuspecting travelers, while others believe they are guardians, protecting the innocent from darker forces. The Chachinobake are often depicted with a single, cyclopean eye and a long, protruding tongue. Their paper bodies sway gently, as if whispering secrets to the wind. They are a reminder that even the most mundane objects can harbor the supernatural. These lantern spirits are not inherently malevolent, but they demand respect. Ignore them, and they might extinguish their light, plunging you into darkness. Acknowledge them, and they might guide you through the twisting alleyways, revealing hidden wonders and protecting you from harm. As we wander deeper into the alleyway, the whispers grow louder. They're the voices of the kamaitashi, the sickle weasels, spirits of the wind that slice through the night with razor-sharp claws. They are so swift that their attacks are often unseen, leaving behind only fleeting cuts and a chilling sense of dread. The kamaitashi are said to travel in threes, each with a specific task. One knocks you down, another cuts you, and the third applies medicine to prevent infection. This bizarre ritual is a testament to the complex and often contradictory nature of yokai. The wind howls softly, carrying the scent of cherry blossoms and the faint echo of a shamisen. The alleyway seems to stretch endlessly before us, each turn revealing new secrets and hidden dangers. We pass a small, wooden shrine, its entrance shrouded in darkness. This is the domain of the Zashiki Warashi, the house spirits that bring good fortune to those who welcome them. They are often depicted as children, mischievous but ultimately benevolent. Their presence is said to bring prosperity and happiness to the household, while their departure signals misfortune. Legend has it that the Zashiki Warashi are deeply attached to the homes they inhabit. They are said to be the spirits of children who died young, their playful energy forever bound to the house. They might leave small footprints in the dust, move objects around, or even sing lullabies in the dead of night. These are not signs of malice, but rather expressions of their innocent spirit. To keep the Zashiki Warashi happy, one must treat them with respect and offer them small gifts, such as sweets or toys. Further down the alley, we encounter a flickering light emanating from a dilapidated tea house. This is the haunt of the Yukiana, the snow woman, a spectral figure of immense beauty and chilling power. She appears on snowy nights. Her skin is white as the driven snow, her eyes piercingly cold. She lures travelers to their doom with her enchanting beauty, freezing them to death with her icy breath. The Yukiana is a tragic figure, often depicted as a victim of circumstance. Some say she is the spirit of a woman who died in the snow, her heart filled with sorrow and resentment. Others believe she is a goddess of winter, punishing those who disrespect the power of nature. Regardless of her origins, the Yukiana is a force to be reckoned with. Her beauty is a mask for her deadly intentions, and those who succumb to her allure are never seen again. The tea house itself is a reflection of the Yukiana's icy nature. The walls are covered in frost, and the air is frigid. The only source of warmth is a small, flickering fire in the hearth, but even it seems to radiate cold rather than heat. The Yukiana sits by the fire, her eyes fixed on the entrance, waiting for her next victim. Her voice is like the whisper of the wind through the snow, mesmerizing and deadly. As we leave the tea house behind, the alleyway narrows and the shadows deepen. We hear the sound of shuffling footsteps behind us, growing closer with each passing moment. It is the narrated, the living wall, a yokai that blocks the path of travelers, leading them astray. The narrated is an invisible force, a wall that appears out of nowhere, preventing passage. It is a test of patience and cunning, requiring the traveler to find a way around it or through it. The narrated is said to be a manifestation of the fear of the unknown. It represents the obstacles that we face in life, the challenges that seem insurmountable. To overcome the narrated, one must be persistent and resourceful. There is no single solution, but with enough effort, one can always find a way around it. Some say that tapping the bottom of the wall will cause it to disappear, while others believe that offering it a small gift will appease it. Emerging from the narrow alleyway, we find ourselves in a bustling marketplace. The air is filled with the sounds of vendors hawking their wares and the laughter of children playing. But even here, in the heart of the city, the presence of yokai is felt. We see the kappa, the mischievous water spirits, lurking in the nearby river, their turtle-like bodies barely visible beneath the surface. The kappa are known for their love of cucumbers and their penchant for playing pranks. They are often depicted with a dish-like indentation on their heads, which must be filled with water to maintain their power. If the water is spilled, the kappa becomes weak and vulnerable. Despite their mischievous nature, the kappa are also considered to be guardians of the waterways, protecting them from pollution and misuse. Legend tells of kappa challenging humans to sumo matches, often with unfavorable outcomes for the humans. They are also said to steal the shirikodama, a mythical organ located in the anus, which is believed to be the source of a person's strength. To appease a kappa, one must offer it a cucumber or bow deeply, causing the water in its head dish to spill out. As the night deepens, the yokai become more active, their presence more palpable. The lantern spirits flicker brighter, the whispers grow louder, and the shadows dance more wildly. We continue our journey through the Japanese night, embracing the mystery and wonder of the supernatural. For in the realm of yokai, anything is possible, and the line between reality and imagination blurs into nothingness. The tales of yokai serve as a reminder of the power of belief and the importance of respecting the unseen forces that shape our world. They are a reflection of the human imagination, a testament to our enduring fascination with the supernatural. So, as you drift off to sleep tonight, remember the lantern spirits, the whispering alleyways, and the enigmatic creatures that haunt the Japanese night. Let their stories lull you into a peaceful slumber, filled with dreams of myth and magic. The concept of yokai is deeply woven into the fabric of Japanese culture, influencing art, literature, and even modern entertainment. From ancient woodblock prints to contemporary anime and manga, yokai continue to captivate audiences with their unique blend of humor, horror, and profound symbolism. They represent the fears, anxieties, and aspirations of the Japanese people, reflecting their relationship with nature, their ancestors, and the ever-changing world around them. The study of yokai, known as yokaiology, has gained increasing recognition in recent years, with scholars exploring their cultural significance and their role in shaping Japanese identity. Yokai are not simply monsters or supernatural beings. They're complex and multifaceted entities that embody a wide range of human emotions and experiences. They are a reminder that the world is full of mystery and that there is always more to learn and discover. One particularly fascinating aspect of yokai is their ability to transform and adapt to changing times. As Japanese society has evolved, so too have the yokai, reflecting new anxieties and concerns. For example, in the modern era, new yokai have emerged that embody the fears of technology, pollution, and social isolation. This demonstrates the enduring relevance of yokai as a cultural lens through which to understand the complexities of contemporary life. The influence of yokai extends far beyond Japan, inspiring artists and storytellers around the world. Their unique designs and captivating stories have been adapted and reinterpreted in countless forms, from Hollywood movies to video games. This global appeal is a testament to the universal themes that yokai embody, such as the struggle between good and evil, the power of nature, and the importance of respecting the unknown. As we delve deeper into the world of yokai, we encounter not only terrifying monsters, but also benevolent spirits that offer guidance and protection. These spirits often dwell in sacred places, such as ancient forests, hidden waterfalls, and remote mountain peaks. They are said to possess immense power, capable of influencing the course of nature and granting blessings to those who are worthy. One such spirit is the Kodama, the tree spirit, which dwells within ancient trees and protects the forest from harm. The Kodama are often depicted as small, ethereal beings with gentle faces and flowing hair. They are said to possess the ability to communicate with humans, offering wisdom and guidance to those who listen closely. The presence of a kodama is a sign of a healthy and vibrant forest, a testament to the power of nature's resilience. Another benevolent spirit is the kawauso, the river otter, which is revered as a guardian of the waterways. The kawauso are known for their playful nature and their ability to bring good fortune to those who treat them with respect. They are often depicted as skilled fishermen, capable of catching the most elusive fish. The presence of a kawauso is a sign of a clean and healthy river, a testament to the importance of preserving our natural resources. In contrast to these benevolent spirits, there are also malevolent yokai that seek to cause harm and chaos. These yokai often dwell in dark and desolate places, such as abandoned buildings, haunted graveyards, and treacherous mountain passes. They are said to possess immense power, capable of inflicting curses, spreading disease, and driving people to madness. One such yokai is the gaki, the hungry ghost, which is the spirit of a person who died with insatiable greed and hunger. The gaki are often depicted as emaciated figures with distended bellies and skeletal limbs. They are cursed to wander the earth, forever seeking sustenance, but never finding satisfaction. The sight of a gaki is a reminder of the dangers of greed and the importance of living a life of moderation. Another malevolent yokai is the onryo, the vengeful spirit, which is the spirit of a person who died with a deep sense of resentment and anger. The onryo are often depicted as female figures with long, disheveled hair and pale, ghostly skin. They are said to possess the ability to inflict curses and haunt those who wronged them in life. The presence of an onryo is a reminder of the importance of forgiveness and the dangers of holding onto anger and resentment. The tales of yokai are not simply stories. They are a reflection of the human condition. They explore the complexities of human emotions, the challenges of life, and the mysteries of the universe. They are a reminder that the world is full of wonder and that there is always more to learn and discover. So, as you continue to listen, let the stories of yokai transport you to a realm where anything is possible, where the line between reality and imagination blurs into nothingness, and where the power of belief can shape the world around you. Beyond the individual yokai, the concept of ma-jin plays a crucial role in understanding their presence and influence. Ma, often translated as space or gap, refers to the intentional use of emptiness and silence to create a sense of depth and meaning. In the context of yokai, Ma represents the liminal spaces between the physical and spiritual worlds, the moments of quietude where the supernatural can manifest. It is in these spaces of Ma that yokai thrive. The rustling of leaves in an otherwise silent forest, the flickering of a candle in a darkened room, the pause in a conversation. These are the moments when the veil between worlds thins, allowing yokai to slip through and make their presence known. By understanding the concept of Ma, we can become more attuned to the subtle signs of the supernatural and appreciate the profound impact that yokai have on our lives. Furthermore, the concept of kami is also essential to understanding the Japanese spiritual landscape in which yokai exist. Kami are often translated as gods or spirits, but they encompass a much broader range of entities than Western conceptions of divinity. Kami can be found in natural phenomena, such as mountains, rivers, and trees, as well as in ancestral spirits and even inanimate objects. They are the forces that animate the world around us, and they are deeply intertwined with the lives of humans. Yokai, in many ways, can be seen as manifestations of kami that have become distorted or unbalanced. They represent the darker aspects of nature, the forces of chaos and destruction that can arise when the harmony between humans and the natural world is disrupted. By understanding the relationship between kami and yokai, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the delicate balance that exists between the physical and spiritual realms. The practice of misogi, is another important aspect of Japanese spirituality that relates to yokai. Misogi is a ritual purification that involves cleansing the body and mind in order to remove impurities and restore spiritual balance. This practice is often performed in natural settings, such as rivers, waterfalls, or the ocean, and it is believed to be effective in warding off evil spirits and promoting good health. In the context of yokai, misogi can be seen as a way to cleanse oneself of the negative energies that can attract these supernatural beings. By purifying our bodies and minds, we can create a barrier that prevents yokai from entering our lives and causing harm. This practice underscores the importance of maintaining spiritual hygiene and cultivating a positive mindset in order to protect ourselves from the influence of the supernatural. The concept of omamori, also plays a significant role in protecting against yokai. Omamori are amulets or charms that are typically sold at Shinto shrines and Buddhist temples. They are believed to contain protective spirits that can ward off evil and bring good luck. Omamori come in a variety of forms, each designed to protect against specific types of harm, such as illness, accidents, or financial misfortune. In the context of yokai, omamori can be seen as a tangible representation of our faith and our desire for protection. By carrying an omamori with us, we are constantly reminded of the presence of the divine and the power of belief. This can help to strengthen our resolve and ward off the negative energies that can attract yokai. The use of omamori is a testament to the enduring power of faith and the importance of seeking protection from the unseen forces that surround us. As we continue our exploration of yokai, it is important to remember that these beings are not simply figments of the imagination. They are deeply rooted in Japanese culture and history, and they continue to play a significant role in shaping the beliefs and values of the Japanese people. By understanding the cultural context in which yokai exist, we can gain a deeper appreciation for their significance and their enduring power. The stories of yokai are not just entertaining tales. They are also valuable lessons about the importance of respecting nature, honoring our ancestors, and living a life of balance and harmony. They remind us that the world is full of mystery and that there is always more to learn and discover. So, as you drift off to sleep tonight, let the stories of yokai guide you on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual enlightenment. Consider the tale of the baked tanuki, the shape-shifting raccoon dog, often portrayed as jovial and mischievous. The baked tanuki possessed the ability to transform into various objects and people. While they are known for their pranks, such as creating illusions and leading travelers astray, they are not inherently malevolent. Instead, they embody the spirit of playfulness and the transformative power of nature. The baked tanuki's shape-shifting abilities can be seen as a metaphor for the ever-changing nature of reality. They remind us that things are not always as they seem, and that we should be open to the possibility of transformation. Their playful nature also encourages us to embrace joy and laughter, even in the face of adversity. The baked tanuki's presence is a reminder that life is a journey of constant change, and that we should embrace the unexpected with a sense of humor. Contrast this with the story of the Fudakuchiana, the two-mouthed woman. This yokai is characterized by a second mouth that appears on the back of her head, often hidden beneath her hair. This second mouth has a ravenous appetite and demands to be fed constantly, often whispering malicious thoughts to the woman. The Fudakuchiana is a symbol of gluttony, greed, and the insatiable desires that can consume us. The Fudakuchiana's second mouth can be seen as a metaphor for the hidden desires and impulses that we often try to suppress. It reminds us that these desires, if left unchecked, can grow out of control and ultimately consume us. The Fudakuchiana story serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of self-control, moderation, and the dangers of succumbing to our base instincts. Reflect on the legend of the Karakaso Bake, the umbrella yokai. This whimsical creature is depicted as an old umbrella that has come to life, often with a single eye, a long tongue, and one leg. The Karakaso Bake is a symbol of transformation and the potential for even the most mundane objects to possess a spirit. They are often seen hopping around in the rain, bringing a touch of whimsy to the dreary weather. The Karakaso Bake's transformation from an ordinary umbrella to a yokai can be seen as a metaphor for the potential for change and growth that exists within all of us. It reminds us that even the most ordinary individuals can possess extraordinary qualities, and that we should never underestimate the power of transformation. The Karakaso Bake's presence is a reminder that life is full of surprises and that we should embrace the unexpected with a sense of wonder. Consider the tale of the Mokimo Kirin, the many-eyed screen. This yokai manifests as a shoji screen with numerous eyes peering out from its surface. The Mokimo Kirin is said to appear in abandoned houses and temples, its eyes watching and observing the world around it. The Mokimo Kirin is a symbol of the past, the memories that linger in forgotten places, and the importance of acknowledging the history that surrounds us. The Mokimo Kirin's many eyes can be seen as a metaphor for the collective consciousness, the shared memories and experiences that shape our understanding of the world. It reminds us that we are all connected to the past and that we have a responsibility to learn from the mistakes of those who came before us. The Mokumo Kirin's presence is a reminder that history is always watching and that we should strive to create a better future for generations to come. These are just a few examples of the many fascinating yokai that populate the Japanese night. Each yokai has its own unique story and symbolism, offering valuable insights into the human condition and the mysteries of the universe. As you continue your journey through the world of yokai, remember to approach these beings with respect, curiosity, and an open mind. For in their stories, you may find a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. The cultural significance of yokai extends beyond mere entertainment. They serve as a means of social commentary, reflecting societal anxieties, moral values, and historical events. By personifying abstract concepts such as fear, greed, and injustice, yokai provide a framework for understanding and addressing complex social issues. For example, the story of the Akaname, the filth liquor, serves as a reminder of the importance of cleanliness and hygiene. This yokai is depicted as a grotesque creature that licks the grime and dirt from bathtubs and toilets. The Akaname's presence is a warning against neglecting personal hygiene and the potential health consequences that can result from such neglect. The Akaname's story is a simple but effective way to promote good hygiene practices and prevent the spread of disease. Similarly, the tale of the Tsurubi Otoshi, the well bucket dropper, serves as a warning against complacency and the dangers of the unknown. This yokai is said to drop well buckets on unsuspecting travelers who pass by old wells at night. The Tsurubi Otoshi's actions are a reminder that we should always be aware of our surroundings and that we should never take our safety for granted. The Tsurubi Otoshi's story is a cautionary tale about the importance of vigilance and the potential consequences of carelessness. Furthermore, the stories of yokai often reflect the changing social and political landscape of Japan. For example, during the Edo period, 1603 to 1868, when Japan was under strict feudal rule, many yokai stories emerged that expressed resentment towards the ruling class and a desire for greater freedom. These stories often featured yokai who challenged authority, defied social norms, and fought for the rights of the common people. In the modern era, new yokai have emerged that reflect contemporary anxieties and concerns, such as the fear of technology, the impact of environmental degradation, and the challenges of social isolation. These modern yokai serve as a means of processing and addressing the complex issues that face Japanese society today. The adaptability of yokai is a testament to their enduring relevance and their ability to evolve alongside the changing times. The artistic representations of yokai have also played a crucial role in shaping their cultural significance. From ancient woodblock prints to contemporary anime and manga, artists have used yokai as a means of expressing their creativity, exploring their imaginations, and commenting on the social and political issues of their time. The diverse and imaginative depictions of yokai have helped to solidify their place in Japanese culture and have made them accessible to a wide audience. The woodblock prints of artists such as Katsushika, Hokusai, and Yutagawa Kuniyashi are particularly noteworthy for their vivid and imaginative depictions of yokai. These artists captured the essence of yokai in their artwork, conveying their unique personalities, their supernatural powers, and their cultural significance. Their woodblock prints have become iconic representations of yokai and continue to inspire artists and storytellers today. In the realm of contemporary media, yokai have found a new life in anime, manga, and video games. These mediums have allowed for even more imaginative and dynamic depictions of yokai, showcasing their powers and their stories in exciting and engaging ways. The popularity of yokai in contemporary media has helped to introduce these fascinating creatures to a global audience and has further solidified their place in popular culture. As we conclude our journey into the world of Japanese yokai, remember that these beings are more than just monsters or supernatural creatures. They are a reflection of the human imagination, a testament to the power of belief, and a valuable source of insight into the cultural values and social anxieties of Japanese society. So, as you drift off to sleep tonight, let the stories of yokai fill your dreams with wonder, mystery, and a deeper understanding of the world around you. Let us consider the legend of the Yukiana, the Snow Woman. She embodies the serene yet treacherous beauty of winter, appearing on snowy nights to travelers lost in the mountains. Her skin is as pale as the driven snow, and her breath freezes the air around her. She is a figure of both allure and danger, a reminder that even the most beautiful things can be deadly. Some tales portray the Yukiana as a vengeful spirit, seeking to avenge a past wrong or to punish those who disrespect the power of nature. Others depict her as a lonely soul, yearning for companionship but unable to escape her icy fate. Regardless of her motives, the Yukiana is a force to be reckoned with, a reminder that winter's beauty comes at a price. Imagine stumbling upon her in a snow-covered forest, her ethereal figure shimmering in the moonlight. Her voice is like the whisper of the wind, beckoning you closer with promises of warmth and shelter. But beware, for her touch is as cold as death, and those who succumb to her allure are never seen again. The Yukiana is a symbol of the power of nature, the allure of the unknown, and the dangers of succumbing to temptation. Now let's turn our attention to the Kappa, the mischievous water spirits. These creatures are often depicted as turtle-like beings with a dish-shaped indentation on their heads, which must be filled with water to maintain their power. They are known for their love of cucumbers and their penchant for playing pranks on unsuspecting humans. Some tales portray the Kappa as benevolent guardians of the waterways, protecting them from pollution and misuse. Others depict them as mischievous tricksters, luring humans into the water and stealing their shirikodama, a mythical organ located in the anus. Regardless of their motives, the Kappa are a reminder of the importance of respecting the power of water and the need to be cautious when venturing near rivers and lakes. Picture yourself walking along a riverbank, the sound of the water gurgling nearby. Suddenly, you spot a small, turtle-like creature peering out from beneath the surface. Its eyes glint mischievously, and it holds a cucumber in its hand. This is the kappa, a creature of both wonder and danger. Treat it with respect, and it may bring you good fortune. But disrespect it, and you may find yourself the victim of its pranks. The kappa is a symbol of the power of water, the importance of respecting nature, and the need to be cautious when venturing into the unknown. Consider the story of the tanuki, the shape-shifting raccoon dogs. These creatures are known for their playful nature and their ability to transform into various objects and people. They are often depicted as jovial and mischievous, bringing a touch of whimsy to the world around them. Some tales portray the tanuki as benevolent spirits, bringing good luck and prosperity to those who welcome them. Others depict them as mischievous tricksters, playing pranks on unsuspecting humans and causing general chaos. Regardless of their motives, the tanuki are a reminder that life should be approached with a sense of humor, and that even the most mundane things can possess a touch of magic. Imagine stumbling upon a group of tanuki gathered in a forest clearing, their bellies drumming in unison. They are laughing and dancing, their shape-shifting abilities on full display. One moment they are trees, the next they are rocks, and the next they are humans, mimicking the passers-by with uncanny accuracy. The tanuki are a symbol of the power of transformation, the importance of embracing joy, and the need to approach life with a sense of humor. These are just a few of the many fascinating yokai that inhabit the realm of Japanese mythology. Each creature has its own unique story and symbolism, offering valuable insights into the human condition and the mysteries of the universe. As you drift off to sleep tonight, let the tales of these yokai fill your dreams with wonder, mystery, and a deeper appreciation for the rich tapestry of Japanese folklore. Delving deeper, we encounter the legend of the Joragamo, a spider yokai that can transform into a beautiful woman to lure unsuspecting men to their doom. She resides in caves and forests, spinning intricate webs to ensnare her prey. The Joragamo is a symbol of seduction, deceit, and the dangers of succumbing to temptation. Some tales portray the Joragamo as a vengeful spirit, seeking to avenge a past wrong or to punish men for their infidelity. Others depict her as a lonely creature, yearning for companionship but unable to escape her monstrous form. Regardless of her motives, the Joragamo is a force to be reckoned with, a reminder that beauty can be deceiving and that appearances can be deceiving. Picture yourself wandering through a dense forest, the air thick with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. Suddenly, you spot a beautiful woman sitting by a waterfall, her long hair flowing in the breeze. Her eyes are captivating, and her voice is like a siren's call, beckoning you closer. But beware, for this is the Joragamo, a creature of both beauty and danger. Succumb to her allure, and you may find yourself trapped in her web, never to be seen again. The Joragamo is a symbol of seduction, the dangers of temptation, and the importance of trusting your instincts. Let us now consider the tale of the Nuracape, the invisible wall. This yokai manifests as an impenetrable barrier that blocks the path of travelers, leading them astray. The Nuracabe is a symbol of obstacles, challenges, and the frustrations that can arise when we encounter unexpected roadblocks in life. Some tales portray the Nuracabe as a mischievous spirit, testing the patience and resourcefulness of those who encounter it. Others depict it as a guardian, protecting those who are not meant to pass through a certain area. Regardless of its motives, the Nuracabe is a reminder that life is full of challenges and that we must be persistent and creative in order to overcome them. Imagine walking down a long, deserted road, the sky growing dark overhead. Suddenly, you encounter an invisible wall blocking your path. You try to go around it, but it stretches endlessly in both directions. You try to climb over it, but it is too high. This is the Nuracabe, a test of your patience and your resolve. Will you give up and turn back, or will you find a way to overcome this obstacle and continue on your journey? The Nuracabe is a symbol of challenges, the importance of perseverance, and the need to be resourceful in the face of adversity. Consider the legend of the Kamaitashi, the sickle weasels. These creatures are said to travel in whirlwinds, slicing through the air with their razor-sharp claws. They are so fast that their attacks are often unseen, leaving behind only fleeting cuts and a chilling sense of dread. The Kamaitashi are a symbol of sudden misfortune, unexpected danger, and the fleeting nature of life. Some tales portray the Kamaitashi as mischievous spirits playing pranks on unsuspecting humans. Others depict them as vengeful creatures, seeking to punish those who have wronged them in the past. Regardless of their motives, the Kamaitashi are a reminder that danger can strike at any moment and that we must always be vigilant and prepared. Picture yourself walking through a field on a windy day, the grass swaying in the breeze. Suddenly, you feel a sharp sting on your skin, as if you have been cut by a razor. You look around, but you see nothing. This is the work of the Kamaitashi, a reminder that danger can be invisible and that we must always be aware of our surroundings. The Kamaitashi are a symbol of sudden misfortune, the importance of vigilance, and the fleeting nature of life. These are just a few more examples of the many fascinating yokai that populate the realm of Japanese mythology. Each creature has its own unique story and symbolism, offering valuable insights into the human condition and the mysteries of the universe. As you drift off to sleep tonight, let the tales of these yokai fill your dreams with wonder, mystery, and a deeper appreciation for the rich tapestry of Japanese folklore. Now, let's explore the legend of the Zashiki-warashi, the house spirits. These yokai are often depicted as children, mischievous but ultimately benevolent. Their presence is said to bring good fortune and prosperity to the household, while their departure signals misfortune. The Zashiki-warashi are a symbol of innocence, joy, and the importance of family. Some tales portray the Zashiki-warashi as the spirits of children who died young, their playful energy forever bound to the house. Others depict them as guardian spirits, protecting the household from harm and bringing good luck to its inhabitants. Regardless of their origins, the Zashiki-warashi are a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope and that the bonds of family are unbreakable. Imagine living in an old, traditional Japanese house, the walls lined with tatami mats and the air filled with the scent of incense. Suddenly, you hear the sound of children giggling and playing, even though there are no children in the house. This is the work of the Zashiki-warashi, a sign that you are blessed with good fortune and that your home is protected from harm. The Zashiki-warashi are a symbol of innocence, the importance of family, and the power of hope. Consider the story of the Chachinobake, the lantern yokai. These creatures are born from old, discarded lanterns, imbued with the spirits of those who once walked the paths they illuminated. They are often depicted with a single eye and a long, protruding tongue, their paper bodies swaying gently in the breeze. The Chachinobake are a symbol of transformation, the enduring power of memory, and the importance of respecting the past. Some tales portray the Chachinobake as mischievous spirits, playing pranks on unsuspecting travelers. Others depict them as guardians, protecting the innocent from darker forces. Regardless of their motives, the Chachinobake are a reminder that even the most mundane objects can possess a spirit, and that the past is always present in the world around us. Picture yourself walking down a narrow alleyway at night, the only light coming from the flickering lanterns overhead. Suddenly, one of the lanterns comes to life, its paper body swaying and its single eye staring directly at you. This is the Chachinobake, a reminder that the past is always watching and that we should never forget the lessons of history. The Chachinobake are a symbol of transformation, the enduring power of memory, and the importance of respecting the past. Let us now turn our attention to the legend of the Mokimokurin, the many-eyed screen. This yokai manifests as a shoji screen with numerous eyes peering out from its surface. The Mokimokurin is said to appear in abandoned houses and temples, its eyes watching and observing the world around it. The Mokimokurin is a symbol of the past, the memories that linger in forgotten places, and the importance of acknowledging the history that surrounds us. The Mokimokurin's many eyes can be seen as a metaphor for the collective consciousness, the shared memories and experiences that shape our understanding of the world. It reminds us that we are all connected to the past, and that we have a responsibility to learn from the mistakes of those who came before us. The Mokimokurin's presence is a reminder that history is always watching, and that we should strive to create a better future for generations to come. Imagine entering an old, abandoned house, the air thick with dust, and the silence broken only by the creaking of the floorboards. As you walk through the house, you notice a shoji screen with hundreds of eyes peering out from its surface. This is the Mokimokurin, a reminder that the past is always present and that we should never forget the lessons of history. The Mokimokurin are a symbol of the collective consciousness, the importance of memory, and the need to learn from the past. These are just a few more examples of the many fascinating yokai that populate the realm of Japanese mythology. Each creature has its own unique story and symbolism, offering valuable insights into the human condition and the mysteries of the universe. As you drift off to sleep tonight, let the tales of these yokai fill your dreams with wonder, mystery, and a deeper appreciation for the rich tapestry of Japanese folklore. And as we delve deeper into the captivating world of Japanese folklore, let us now explore the eerie and enchanting legend of the shirime. This yokai, whose name translates to "but I," is a peculiar and unsettling spirit known for its unusual anatomical feature, an eye located where its anus should be. The shirime is often depicted as a solitary figure, wandering through the night, surprising unsuspecting travelers with its bizarre appearance. The origins of the shirime are shrouded in mystery, with various interpretations and theories surrounding its existence. Some believe that the shirime is a manifestation of repressed emotions or hidden desires, a visual representation of the shame and embarrassment that we often try to conceal. Others see the shirime as a commentary on societal norms and expectations, a reminder that true beauty lies beyond superficial appearances. Still others consider the shirime a cautionary tale about the dangers of judging others based on their outward appearance, emphasizing the importance of looking beyond the surface and understanding the true nature of individuals. Imagine walking alone on a dark, deserted road when suddenly a figure appears before you. As the figure approaches, you notice something unsettling about its appearance. Instead of rear end, it has a single staring eye. This is the shirime, a yokai that challenges our perceptions of beauty and normality. The shirime reminds us that true beauty lies not in physical appearance, but in inner qualities such as kindness, compassion, and understanding. The shirime's appearance is undeniably shocking and grotesque, yet its message is surprisingly profound. The yokai serves as a reminder that we should not judge others based on their outward appearance, as true beauty lies within. It encourages us to look beyond the surface and appreciate the unique qualities that make each individual special. In a world obsessed with physical perfection, the shirime offers a refreshing perspective, reminding us that true worth is not determined by external factors, but by the content of our character. The shirime also serves as a commentary on the human condition, highlighting our tendency to hide our flaws and insecurities. The shirime's "but I" can be interpreted as a metaphor for the parts of ourselves that we try to conceal from others, the aspects of our personality that we deem undesirable or embarrassing. By exposing its vulnerability in such a blatant manner, the shirime challenges us to embrace our imperfections and accept ourselves for who we are. The legend of the shirime also touches upon the theme of acceptance and tolerance. In a society that often marginalizes those who are different, the shirime reminds us that everyone deserves to be treated with respect and dignity, regardless of their physical appearance or perceived flaws. The yokai encourages us to embrace diversity and celebrate the unique qualities that make each individual special. By accepting others for who they are, we create a more inclusive and compassionate world for all. The shirime, in its own bizarre way, stands as a symbol of self-acceptance, embracing one's own unique characteristics, even those that might be considered unconventional or even grotesque. This acceptance can be seen as a path to liberation from societal norms and expectations, allowing individuals to express themselves authentically without fear of judgment. The shirime's story serves as a powerful reminder that true beauty is not skin deep, but rather a reflection of inner qualities. It encourages us to look beyond appearances and appreciate the unique qualities that make each individual special. In a world often obsessed with superficiality, the shirime's message of acceptance and tolerance is more relevant than ever. Now, let's turn our attention to the enigmatic and ethereal realm of the Yuki-onna, the Snow Woman. This yokai, whose name translates to Snow Woman, is a captivating and often tragic figure in Japanese folklore. She is typically depicted as a beautiful woman with long, flowing black hair and pale, translucent skin, often gliding silently through the snowy landscapes of Japan. The Yuki-onna is said to appear during snowstorms, luring unsuspecting travelers to their deaths with her alluring beauty and icy breath. The origins of the Yuki-onna are steeped in ancient folklore and superstition, with various interpretations and regional variations of her legend. Some believe that the Yuki-onna is the spirit of a woman who died in the snow, seeking vengeance on those who were fortunate enough to survive the harsh winter conditions. Others see her as a personification of winter itself, a powerful and unforgiving force of nature that demands respect and reverence. Still others consider the Yuki-onna a cautionary tale about the dangers of succumbing to temptation and the importance of resisting the allure of the unknown. Imagine yourself lost in a blizzard, the wind howling around you and the snow blinding your vision. Suddenly, a figure appears before you, a beautiful woman with snow-white skin and piercing eyes. This is the Yuki-onna, a yokai who embodies the beauty and danger of winter. The Yuki-onna reminds us that nature can be both alluring and deadly, and that we should always be cautious when venturing into the unknown. The Yuki-onna's beauty is often described as ethereal and otherworldly, captivating those who encounter her with her graceful movements and haunting gaze. However, her beauty is also deceptive, as her touch can freeze a person solid in an instant. The Yuki-onna is a symbol of the duality of nature, the delicate balance between beauty and danger, life and death. Her legend serves as a reminder that we should always respect the power of nature and be aware of the potential consequences of our actions. The Yuki-onna's icy breath is said to be capable of freezing victims instantly, turning them into lifeless statues of ice. This aspect of her legend highlights the destructive power of nature and the vulnerability of human beings in the face of such forces. It also serves as a metaphor for the coldness and detachment that can exist in human relationships, reminding us that love and compassion are essential for survival, both physically and emotionally. The Yuki-onna's legend has been interpreted in various ways throughout Japanese history. In some regions, she is seen as a benevolent spirit who helps lost travelers find their way home. In others, she is considered a malevolent entity who delights in causing suffering and death. Regardless of her specific portrayal, the Yukiana remains a powerful symbol of the mysteries and contradictions of the natural world. The Yukiana story can also be seen as a metaphor for the challenges and hardships that we face in life. Just as the Yukiana lures unsuspecting travelers to their deaths, life can present us with temptations and obstacles that can lead us astray. The Yukiana's icy breath can be seen as a representation of the negativity and criticism that can freeze our spirits and prevent us from achieving our goals. The Yukiana serves as a reminder that we should always be cautious when venturing into the unknown, both in the physical world and in our personal lives. She teaches us the importance of respecting the power of nature and of being aware of the potential consequences of our actions. The Yukiana's legend is a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and the ability of folklore to teach us valuable lessons about ourselves and the world around us. Let's now transition to the fascinating tale of the narrated, the invisible wall. This yokai manifests as an invisible wall that appears unexpectedly, blocking travelers' paths, especially at night. The narrated isn't necessarily malicious, but it is certainly an inconvenience, and its presence can be quite unsettling. The origin of the narrated is not definitively known, but it is believed to stem from the fear of the unknown and the anxieties associated with traveling in unfamiliar territories, especially during the dark hours of the night. In a time when roads were poorly lit and dangers lurked around every corner, the sudden appearance of an impassable barrier would have been a truly terrifying experience. Imagine you're walking along a deserted road, the only sound the echo of your own footsteps. Suddenly, you encounter an invisible wall blocking your path. No matter how hard you try, you cannot go around it, over it, or through it. This is the narrated, a yokai that represents the obstacles and challenges that we face in life. The narrated teaches us the importance of perseverance and resourcefulness in overcoming adversity. The narrated is a symbol of the unexpected obstacles that life throws our way. These obstacles can take many forms, from financial difficulties to relationship problems to health challenges. Like the narrated, these obstacles can seem insurmountable, blocking our path to success and happiness. However, the narrated also teaches us that with perseverance and resourcefulness, we can overcome even the most daunting challenges. The narrated's invisibility adds to its mystique and makes it even more difficult to overcome. This invisibility can be seen as a metaphor for the hidden obstacles that we often encounter in life, the challenges that we cannot see coming and that take us by surprise. The narrated's legend highlights the importance of adaptability and problem-solving skills. When faced with an invisible wall, travelers must rely on their wits and ingenuity to find a way around it. Some try to climb over the wall, while others attempt to dig under it. Still others simply give up and turn back. The narrated's legend reminds us that there is always a solution to every problem, but that we must be willing to think creatively and adapt to changing circumstances in order to find it. The Nuracabe serves as a reminder that life is full of unexpected challenges, but that we have the power to overcome them. It teaches us the importance of perseverance, resourcefulness, and adaptability in the face of adversity. The Nuracabe's legend is a testament to the human spirit and our ability to overcome even the most daunting obstacles. Now, let us delve into the tale of the Baked Tanuki, the shape-shifting raccoon dog. The Baked Tanuki is a popular and beloved yokai in Japanese folklore, known for its mischievous nature, its oversized testicles, often used as drums or other objects, and its ability to shapeshift into various forms. The Baked Tanuki is often depicted as a plump, jovial creature with a large belly and a mischievous grin. The origins of the Baked Tanuki are rooted in ancient folklore and superstition, with various interpretations and regional variations of its legend. Some believe that the Baked Tanuki is a benevolent spirit who brings good luck and prosperity to those who treat it with kindness. Others see it as a mischievous trickster who enjoys playing pranks on unsuspecting humans. Still others consider the Baked Tanuki a symbol of fertility and abundance, representing the bounty of nature and the joys of life. Imagine stumbling upon a clearing in the forest and seeing a group of raccoon dogs gathered around a campfire. One of the raccoon dogs is playing a drum, but upon closer inspection, you realize that the drum is actually its own oversized testicles. This is the Baked Tanuki, a yokai that embodies the playful and mischievous side of nature. The Baked Tanuki reminds us to embrace the joys of life and to not take ourselves too seriously. The Baked Tanuki's ability to shapeshift is a central aspect of its legend. It can transform into various objects, such as teapots, statues, or even human beings. This shape-shifting ability allows the Baked Tanuki to play pranks on humans and to create illusions that can be both amusing and frightening. The Baked Tanuki's shape-shifting ability can also be seen as a metaphor for the adaptability and resourcefulness that are necessary for survival in a constantly changing world. The Baked Tanuki's oversized testicles are a prominent and often humorous feature of its appearance. These testicles are not only used for drumming, but also for other purposes, such as creating illusions or even as weapons. The Baked Tanuki's testicles are a symbol of fertility and abundance, representing the life-giving power of nature. The Baked Tanuki's legend has been interpreted in various ways throughout Japanese history. In some regions, it is seen as a guardian spirit who protects homes and families from harm. In others, it is considered a mischievous trickster who enjoys playing pranks on humans. Regardless of its specific portrayal, the Baked Tanuki remains a beloved and enduring figure in Japanese folklore. The Baked Tanuki story can also be seen as a metaphor for the importance of embracing our own unique qualities and talents. Just as the Baked Tanuki uses its shape-shifting ability and its oversized testicles to its advantage, we should strive to use our own unique skills and abilities to achieve our goals and to make a positive impact on the world. The Baked Tanuki serves as a reminder to embrace the joys of life and to not take ourselves too seriously. It teaches us the importance of adaptability, resourcefulness, and embracing our own unique qualities. The Baked Tanuki's legend is a celebration of the playful and mischievous side of nature and the enduring power of folklore to entertain and enlighten us. Let's continue our exploration of Japanese folklore with the intriguing tale of the Kamaitashi, the sickle weasel. This yokai is known for its ability to create cutting winds that can slice through human skin. The Kamaitashi is often depicted as a trio of weasels, each with a specific role in the attack. One knocks the victim down, another cuts them, and the third applies medicine to prevent excessive bleeding, leaving the victim confused and disoriented. The origins of the Kamaitashi are believed to stem from the harsh winter winds that sweep through the mountainous regions of Japan. These winds can be so strong that they can feel like sharp blades, causing cuts and abrasions on exposed skin. The Kamaitashi is a personification of these dangerous winds, a reminder of the power and unpredictability of nature. Imagine walking through a snowy forest when suddenly you feel a sharp pain on your skin. You look around but see nothing. Then you feel another cut and another. This is the work of the Kamaitashi, the sickle weasel, a yokai that embodies the dangers of the winter winds. The Kamaitashi reminds us to be cautious and respectful of nature's power. The Kamaitashi's ability to create cutting winds is a central aspect of its legend. These winds are said to be so sharp that they can slice through human skin without the victim even realizing it. The Kamaitashi's attacks are often described as being swift and precise, leaving the victim with clean cuts that heal quickly. The Kamaitashi's cutting winds can also be seen as a metaphor for the sharp words and criticisms that can wound us emotionally. Just as the Kamaitashi's winds can leave physical scars, harsh words can leave emotional scars that can take a long time to heal. The Kamaitashi's trio of weasels each plays a specific role in the attack. The first weasel knocks the victim down, disorienting them and making them vulnerable. The second weasel then cuts the victim's skin, inflicting the wound. The third weasel applies medicine to the wound, preventing excessive bleeding and ensuring that the victim will survive. This seemingly benevolent act adds to the Kamaitashi's mystique and makes its motives unclear. Is it simply a mischievous trickster, or is it something more sinister? The Kamaitashi's legend has been interpreted in various ways throughout Japanese history. In some regions, it is seen as a warning against venturing into the mountains during the winter months. In others, it is considered a symbol of bad luck and misfortune. Regardless of its specific portrayal, the Kamaitashi remains a chilling and enigmatic figure in Japanese folklore. The Kamaitashi's story can also be seen as a metaphor for the challenges and hardships that we face in life. Just as the Kamaitashi's winds can cut us physically, life can present us with obstacles and setbacks that can wound us emotionally. The Kamaitashi's third weasel, which applies medicine to the wound, can be seen as a representation of the support and healing that we receive from friends, family, and loved ones. The Kamaitashi serves as a reminder to be cautious and respectful of nature's power. It teaches us the importance of being prepared for the unexpected and of seeking support when we are facing difficult times. The Kamaitashi's legend is a testament to the enduring power of folklore to warn us about the dangers of the world and to offer us hope in the face of adversity. Now, let's explore the legend of the Umibozu, the sea monk. This yokai is a giant, dark figure that appears in the ocean, often capsizing ships and terrifying sailors. The Umibozu is usually depicted as a bald, black-skinned humanoid with glowing eyes. Its size is immense, often dwarfing even the largest ships. The origins of the Umibozu are shrouded in mystery, but it is believed to be a manifestation of the fear and respect that people have for the ocean. The ocean is a powerful and unpredictable force, capable of both providing sustenance and causing destruction. The Umibozu represents the ocean's destructive power, a reminder of the dangers that lurk beneath the waves. Imagine sailing on a calm sea when suddenly a giant, dark figure rises from the depths. The figure is so large that it blocks out the sun, casting a shadow over your ship. This is the Umibozu, a yokai that embodies the power and terror of the ocean. The Umibozu reminds us to respect the ocean and to be aware of its potential dangers. The Umibozu's appearance is terrifying, designed to instill fear in those who encounter it. Its bald head and black skin are reminiscent of Buddhist monks, but its immense size and glowing eyes set it apart as something unnatural and otherworldly. The Umibozu's appearance can also be seen as a metaphor for the darkness and mystery that lies beneath the surface of the ocean. The Umibozu's ability to capsize ships is a testament to its immense power. This ability highlights the vulnerability of human beings in the face of nature's forces. The Umibozu's capsizing of ships can also be seen as a metaphor for the unexpected challenges and setbacks that we face in life, which can sometimes feel overwhelming and insurmountable. The Umibozu's legend has been interpreted in various ways throughout Japanese history. In some regions, it is seen as a warning against venturing too far out to sea. In others, it is considered a symbol of the wrath of the ocean gods. Regardless of its specific portrayal, the Umibozu remains a terrifying and awe-inspiring figure in Japanese folklore. The Umibozu story can also be seen as a metaphor for the importance of respecting our limitations and of being aware of the potential consequences of our actions. Just as sailors must respect the power of the ocean in order to avoid the wrath of the Umibozu, we must respect the boundaries of our own abilities and avoid taking unnecessary risks. The Umibozu serves as a reminder to respect the ocean and to be aware of its potential dangers. It teaches us the importance of humility and of recognizing our own limitations. The Umibozu's legend is a testament to the enduring power of folklore to warn us about the dangers of the world and to inspire us to respect the forces of nature. Next, we'll discuss the Fudakuchiana, the two-mouthed woman. This yokai is a woman with a second mouth on the back of her head, usually hidden beneath her hair. This second mouth has a mind of its own and demands food, often whispering unsettling things to the woman. The origins of the Footakuchiana are varied, but one common story involves a woman who was neglectful of her stepchildren. The second mouth is said to have appeared as a punishment for her lack of nurturing and her selfishness. The Footakuchiana is a cautionary tale about the importance of empathy and compassion. Imagine a beautiful woman with long, flowing hair, but when she turns her back, you see a gaping mouth with sharp teeth, devouring everything in its path. This is the Footakuchiana, a yokai that embodies the consequences of neglect and selfishness. The Footakuchiana reminds us to be mindful of the needs of others and to be generous with our time and resources. The Footakuchiana's second mouth is a symbol of insatiable hunger and need. It represents the hidden desires and cravings that can consume us if we are not careful. The second mouth's constant demands for food can also be seen as a metaphor for the relentless pressures of modern life, which can leave us feeling overwhelmed and depleted. The Footakuchiana's unsettling whispers are a manifestation of her inner turmoil and her resentment towards the woman who carries her. These whispers can also be seen as a metaphor for the negative thoughts and self-doubt that can plague us when we are feeling insecure or overwhelmed. The Footakuchiana's legend has been interpreted in various ways throughout Japanese history. In some regions, it is seen as a warning against neglecting one's family duties. In others, it is considered a symbol of the dangers of greed and selfishness. Regardless of its specific portrayal, the Footakuchiana remains a disturbing and thought-provoking figure in Japanese folklore. The Footakuchiana story can also be seen as a metaphor for the importance of self-care and of setting healthy boundaries. Just as the woman with the second mouth must learn to control its insatiable hunger, we must learn to manage our own desires and needs in a way that is sustainable and fulfilling. The Footakuchiana serves as a reminder to be mindful of the needs of others and to be generous with our time and resources. It teaches us the importance of empathy, compassion, and self-care. The Footakuchiana's legend is a testament to the enduring power of folklore to warn us about the dangers of selfishness and to inspire us to live more fulfilling and meaningful lives. Let's explore the world of the Akane, the filth licker. This yokai is a relatively minor spirit, but its disgusting habits make it memorable. The Akane is said to appear in dirty bathrooms and lick up the grime with its long, sticky tongue. The origins of the Akane are believed to stem from the Japanese cultural emphasis on cleanliness and hygiene. The Akane is a personification of the dirt and grime that we try to avoid, a reminder that even in the cleanest of environments, there is always some degree of impurity. Imagine walking into an old, neglected bathroom. The tiles are grimy, the fixtures are rusty, and the air is thick with the smell of mildew. Suddenly, you see a small, red figure dart out from behind the toilet. It has a long, sticky tongue that it uses to lick up the grime from the walls and floor. This is the Akane, a yokai that embodies the unpleasantness of dirt and decay. The Akane reminds us to maintain cleanliness and hygiene in our homes and communities. The Akane's appearance is repulsive, designed to disgust those who encounter it. Its red skin, long tongue, and preference for filth make an unwelcome guest in any home. The Akaname's appearance can also be seen as a metaphor for the hidden impurities that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most pristine environments. The Akaname's habit of licking up grime is a reminder that even the most mundane tasks can have a spiritual dimension. By cleaning our homes and communities, we're not only removing physical dirt, but also purifying our minds and spirits. The Akaname's legend has been interpreted in various ways throughout Japanese history. In some regions, it is seen as a minor nuisance that can be easily dealt with by keeping one's bathroom clean. In others, it is considered a harbinger of bad luck and misfortune. Regardless of its specific portrayal, the Akaname remains a curious and unsettling figure in Japanese folklore. The Akaname's story can also be seen as a metaphor for the importance of embracing the less pleasant aspects of life. Just as the Akaname embraces the dirt and grime of the bathroom, we must learn to accept the challenges and difficulties that come our way. The Akaname serves as a reminder to maintain cleanliness and hygiene in our homes and communities. It teaches us the importance of embracing the less pleasant aspects of life and of finding meaning in even the most mundane tasks. The Akaname's legend is a testament to the enduring power of folklore to remind us of the importance of cleanliness and hygiene. Now, let's dive into the story of the Tsurubi Otoshi, the falling bucket. This yokai is a mysterious creature that drops buckets down wells, often startling or even injuring those who are drawing water. The Tsurubi Otoshi is usually depicted as an invisible force, but sometimes it manifests as a large, hairy arm. The origins of the Tsurubi Otoshi are believed to stem from the fear of wells and the dangers associated with drawing water. Wells were often deep and dark, and accidents were common. The Tsurubi Otoshi is a personification of these fears, a reminder of the potential dangers that lurk in the shadows. Imagine approaching a well to draw water. As you lower the bucket, you hear a rustling sound. Suddenly, the bucket is yanked from your hands and plunges down the well. This is the work of the Tsurubi Otoshi, a yokai that embodies the dangers of wells and the fear of the unknown. The Tsurubi Otoshi reminds us to be cautious when drawing water and to respect the power of the natural world. The Tsurubi Otoshi's invisible nature adds to its mystique and makes it even more frightening. The fact that you cannot see the creature that is dropping the bucket makes it all the more unsettling. The Tsurubi Otoshi's invisible nature can also be seen as a metaphor for the hidden dangers that can lurk beneath the surface of everyday life. The Tsurubi Otoshi's habit of dropping buckets down wells is a reminder that even the most mundane tasks can be fraught with danger. We must always be vigilant and aware of our surroundings, lest we fall victim to the Tsurubi Otoshi's tricks. The Tsurubi Otoshi's legend has been interpreted in various ways throughout Japanese history. In some regions, it is seen as a warning against carelessness and negligence. In others, it is considered a symbol of bad luck and misfortune. Regardless of its specific portrayal, the Tsurubi Otoshi remains a chilling and enigmatic figure in Japanese folklore. The Tsurubi Otoshi's story can also be seen as a metaphor for the importance of taking precautions and of being prepared for the unexpected. Just as we must be careful when drawing water from a well, we must be careful in all aspects of our lives, lest we fall victim to the Tsurubi Otoshi's tricks. The Tsurubi Otoshi serves as a reminder to be cautious when drawing water and to respect the power of the natural world. It teaches us the importance of taking precautions and of being prepared for the unexpected. The Tsurubi Otoshi's legend is a testament to the enduring power of folklore to warn us about the dangers of the world and to inspire us to be vigilant and aware of our surroundings. Let us now explore the tale of the Yamaba, the mountain crone. This yokai is a fearsome hag who lives deep in the mountains, preying on unsuspecting travelers. The Yamaba is often depicted as an old woman with wild hair, tattered clothes, and a cannibalistic appetite. The origins of the Yamaba are believed to stem from the fear of the wilderness and the dangers associated with traveling in remote areas. The Yamaba is a personification of these fears, a reminder that the wilderness can be a dangerous and unforgiving place. Imagine wandering through a dark and desolate mountain range. You're lost, hungry, and exhausted. Suddenly, you come across a small cottage. An old woman emerges from the cottage, offering you food and shelter. But beware, this is the Yamaba, a yokai who lures travelers to their doom. The Yamaba reminds us to be cautious when dealing with strangers and to trust our instincts when something feels wrong. The Yamaba's appearance is grotesque, designed to instill fear in those who encounter her. Her wild hair, tattered clothes, and cannibalistic appetite make her a truly terrifying figure. The Yamaba's appearance can also be seen as a metaphor for the hidden dangers that can lurk beneath a seemingly harmless exterior. The Yamaba's habit of luring travelers to their doom is a reminder that appearances can be deceiving. We must always be cautious when dealing with strangers, lest we fall victim to the Yamaba's tricks. The Yamaba's legend has been interpreted in various ways throughout Japanese history. In some regions, she is seen as a symbol of the dangers of the wilderness. In others, she is considered a personification of evil. Regardless of her specific portrayal, the Yamaba remains a chilling and enigmatic figure in Japanese folklore. The Yamaba's story can also be seen as a metaphor for the importance of trusting our instincts and of being wary of those who seem too good to be true. Just as travelers must be cautious when dealing with the Yamaba, we must be cautious in all aspects of our lives, lest we fall victim to deception and manipulation. The Yamaba serves as a reminder to be cautious when dealing with strangers and to trust our instincts when something feels wrong. It teaches us the importance of being wary of those who seem too good to be true and of being prepared to defend ourselves against danger. The Yamaba's legend is a testament to the enduring power of folklore to warn us about the dangers of the world and to inspire us to be vigilant and self-reliant. And now, let us venture into the realm of the Kappa, the river child. This yokai is a mischievous and often dangerous creature that dwells in rivers and ponds. The Kappa is typically depicted as a humanoid with a turtle-like shell on its back, webbed hands and feet, and a bald spot on its head that holds water. The origins of the Kappa are believed to stem from the fear of drowning and the dangers associated with swimming in rivers and ponds. The kappa is a personification of these fears, a reminder that water can be both life-giving and deadly. Imagine swimming in a cool, refreshing river on a hot summer day. Suddenly, you feel something tugging at your legs. You look down and see a small, green creature with a turtle-like shell on its back. This is the kappa, a yokai that embodies the dangers of rivers and ponds. The kappa reminds us to be cautious when swimming and to respect the power of water. The kappa's appearance is both comical and unsettling. Its turtle-like shell, webbed hands and feet, and bald spot filled with water give it a unique and memorable appearance. The kappa's appearance can also be seen as a metaphor for the duality of nature, which can be both beautiful and dangerous. The kappa's habit of drowning humans is a reminder that water can be a deadly force. We must always be cautious when swimming and avoid venturing into dangerous areas. The kappa's legend has been interpreted in various ways throughout Japanese history. In some regions, it is seen as a mischievous trickster that can be appeased with offerings of cucumbers. In others, it is considered a dangerous predator that should be avoided at all costs. Regardless of its specific portrayal, the kappa remains a popular and enduring figure in Japanese folklore. The kappa story can also be seen as a metaphor for the importance of respecting nature and of being aware of the potential dangers that lurk beneath the surface. Just as we must be cautious when swimming in rivers and ponds, we must be cautious in all aspects of our lives, lest we fall victim to the kappa's tricks. The kappa serves as a reminder to be cautious when swimming and to respect the power of water. It teaches us the importance of respecting nature and of being aware of the potential dangers that lurk beneath the surface. The kappa's legend is a testament to the enduring power of folklore to warn us about the dangers of the world and to inspire us to be cautious and respectful of the natural environment. And as we reach the end of our journey through the whispering alleyways and lantern-lit landscapes of Japanese mythology, I hope that these tales of yokai have filled your mind with wonder and enchantment. May the spirits of the night bring you peaceful dreams and a deeper appreciation for the rich tapestry of Japanese folklore. Remember, the stories we tell ourselves shape our understanding of the world, and the yokai, in all their bizarre and captivating forms, offer us valuable insights into the human condition and the mysteries of the universe. Good night, and may your dreams be filled with the magic of Japanese mythology. And now, let us delve into another fascinating denizen of the Japanese night, the mischievous and often malevolent spirit known as the kamaitashi. Imagine yourself walking along a deserted mountain path, the wind whistling through the trees, carrying with it the scent of pine and damp earth. Suddenly, you feel a sharp sting on your skin, a sensation as if you've been cut by tiny blades. But when you look around, there's nothing there. You've just been visited by the kamaitashi, the sickle weasel, a yokai said to ride on the wind, leaving behind invisible cuts on unsuspecting travelers. The kamaitashi is often depicted as a trio of weasels, each with razor-sharp claws or sickles. One knocks the victim down, another cuts them, and the third applies a healing balm, leaving no visible wound, only the stinging sensation and perhaps a lingering sense of unease. The origin of the kamaitashi is shrouded in mystery, but it's believed to be connected to sudden gusts of wind and the inexplicable cuts that people sometimes suffered in mountainous regions. Some theories suggest that the kamaitashi is a personification of these natural phenomena, a way for people to explain the seemingly random acts of nature. The idea of invisible cuts inflicted by the wind can also be seen as a metaphor for the unseen dangers that lurk in the wilderness, a reminder to be cautious and respectful of the natural world. The kamaitashi is a fascinating example of how folklore can blend observation of the natural world with elements of fear and superstition. The sudden sting of a cold wind, the inexplicable cuts, the sense of being watched. All these experiences could have contributed to the creation of the kamaitashi legend. The yokai serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the most beautiful and seemingly harmless environments can harbor hidden dangers. And just as the kappa reminds us to respect the power of water, the kamaitashi reminds us to be mindful of the wind and the unseen forces that surround us. Consider the physics of wind itself. Air pressure differentials creating powerful forces, the potential for sharp objects to be carried aloft. The kamaitashi legend might even be seen as a poetic, albeit fantastical, interpretation of these scientific realities. The concept of wind erosion, the slow but relentless wearing away of rock and soil by the wind, can also be linked to the kamaitashi's ability to inflict cuts, a subtle but persistent force shaping the landscape. Now, let's journey to a different realm of Japanese folklore, the world of the baked tanuki. These are not just any tanuki or raccoon dogs. They're magical creatures with the ability to shape-shift, often using their powers for mischief and merriment. The baked tanuki is typically depicted as a plump, jovial creature wearing a straw hat and carrying a sake bottle. But don't let their innocent appearance fool you. These yokai are masters of disguise and illusion. They can transform into anything from a human to a teapot, often playing pranks on unsuspecting humans. The most distinctive feature of the baked tanuki is their enormous scrotum, which they can stretch and manipulate to an astonishing degree. This seemingly bizarre characteristic has become a symbol of good luck and prosperity in Japanese culture. The baked tanuki scrotum is often depicted as being large enough to use as a drum, a boat, or even a tent. The origins of this unusual association are unclear, but some theories suggest that it's related to the tanuki's perceived fertility and virility. The baked tanuki's ability to shapeshift is also a reflection of the tanuki's adaptability and resourcefulness. They are able to blend in with their surroundings and use their wits to survive in a variety of environments. The baked tanuki is a beloved figure in Japanese folklore, often appearing in stories, songs, and artwork. They are seen as symbols of good luck, prosperity, and fun. The baked tanuki's mischievous nature is also a reminder that life should be enjoyed and that we shouldn't take ourselves too seriously. Imagine stumbling upon a group of baked tanuki gathered around a campfire, singing songs and playing pranks on each other. You might be startled at first, but you'd soon find yourself drawn into their infectious laughter and good cheer. The baked Inuki embody the spirit of playfulness and the importance of finding joy in the everyday moments of life. The idea of shape-shifting itself is a fascinating concept. In the natural world, we see examples of camouflage and mimicry, where animals change their appearance to blend in with their surroundings or to imitate other species. The baked Inuki's shape-shifting abilities can be seen as an exaggeration of these natural phenomena, a testament to the power of adaptation and the endless possibilities of the imagination. Let us now turn our attention to the fascinating and somewhat unsettling yokai known as the Nuracabe. Picture this. You're walking down a familiar road, one you've traveled countless times before. But suddenly, you find yourself blocked by an invisible wall. No matter how hard you try, you can't seem to get around it. You've encountered the Nuracabe, a wall-like yokai that delights in obstructing travelers. The Nuracabe is typically depicted as a large, featureless wall that appears out of nowhere. It's said to be the creation of a mischievous spirit or a manifestation of the traveler's own disorientation and confusion. The origins of the Nuracabe are uncertain, but it's believed to be connected to the fear of getting lost and the feeling of being trapped in unfamiliar surroundings. The Nuracabe is a personification of these fears, a reminder that even the most familiar paths can become obstacles when we're not paying attention. The experience of encountering a Nuracabe can be incredibly frustrating and disorienting. You might try to go around it, but it seems to stretch endlessly in all directions. You might try to climb over it, but it's impossibly smooth and slippery. The only way to overcome the Nuracabe is to tap the lower part of the wall, specifically on the left side. This is said to appease the yokai and cause it to disappear. The Nuracabe can be seen as a metaphor for the obstacles we face in life. Sometimes we encounter challenges that seem insurmountable, walls that block our progress and prevent us from reaching our goals. The Nuracabe reminds us that even the most daunting obstacles can be overcome with patience, perseverance, and a little bit of knowledge. The act of tapping the wall can be seen as a symbol of humility and respect, acknowledging the power of the unknown and seeking a way to coexist with it. Consider the psychology of perception. Our brains are constantly interpreting sensory information to create a coherent picture of the world around us. The Nuracabe might be seen as a disruption of this process, a glitch in our perception that makes us question our own senses. The idea of an invisible wall can also be related to the concept of cognitive biases, the unconscious errors in thinking that can lead us to make faulty judgments and decisions. The Nuracabe might be seen as a manifestation of these biases, a reminder that our perceptions are not always accurate and that we need to be aware of our own limitations. Now, let's venture into the shadowy world of the Yamaba, also known as the Mountain Witch. The Yamaba is a fearsome yokai, a hag who lives deep in the mountains and preys on unsuspecting travelers. She is often depicted as an old woman with disheveled hair, tattered clothing, and a wide, menacing grin. But don't let her appearance fool you. The Yamaba is a master of disguise and can transform herself into a beautiful young woman to lure victims to their doom. The origins of the Yamaba are shrouded in mystery, but she is believed to be a symbol of the dangers of the wilderness and the dark side of human nature. The Yamaba is a personification of these fears, a reminder that even the most beautiful and seemingly harmless environments can harbor hidden dangers. The Yamaba's story is often told as a cautionary tale, warning people to be wary of strangers and to avoid venturing into the mountains alone. The Yamaba is said to lure travelers to her secluded hut, where she offers them food and shelter. But once they're inside, she reveals her true form and devours them. The Yamaba's appetite is insatiable, and she is said to feast on the flesh of both humans and animals. The Yamaba can be seen as a metaphor for the destructive forces of nature and the dangers of unchecked ambition. She represents the dark side of human nature, the greed, lust, and violence that can lead to our downfall. The Yamaba's story is a reminder that we must be careful not to be seduced by appearances, and that we must always be aware of the potential for evil. The concept of the mountain, which is a common archetype in folklore around the world, from the witches of European fairy tales to the Baba Yaga of Slavic mythology, the figure of the old woman who lives in the wilderness and possesses supernatural powers is a recurring theme. The Yamaba fits into this tradition, embodying the fears and anxieties that people have about the unknown and the untamed. Consider the ecological role of predators in the natural world. While the Yamaba's actions are undeniably horrific from a human perspective, they can also be seen as a reflection of the natural cycle of life and death. Predators play a vital role in maintaining the balance of ecosystems, and the Yamaba, in her own twisted way, might be seen as a symbolic representation of this process. The concept of cannibalism, while taboo in most human societies, is also a part of the natural world. Many animals, including insects, fish, and even mammals, engage in cannibalistic behavior under certain circumstances. The Yamaba's cannibalistic tendencies can be seen as an extreme example of this phenomenon, a reminder that the natural world is not always beautiful and harmonious. And now, let's turn our attention to the Kasarobake, a playful and somewhat mischievous yokai that takes the form of an animated umbrella. Imagine an old, discarded umbrella left out in the rain for too long. Over time, it absorbs the surrounding energy and develops a life of its own, sprouting a single eye and hopping around on one leg. This is the Kasarobake, a yokai that embodies the spirit of forgotten objects. The Kasarobake is often depicted as a whimsical and harmless creature, hopping around and startling unsuspecting humans. It's said to enjoy playing pranks and causing minor inconveniences, but it rarely poses any serious threat. The origins of the Kasarobake are believed to stem from the Shinto belief that all objects possess a spirit, or kami. When an object is neglected or forgotten, its kami can become restless and manifest as a yokai. The Kasarobake is a reminder to treat our belongings with respect and to avoid wasting or discarding them carelessly. The Kasarobake's playful nature can also be seen as a reflection of the importance of finding joy in the simple things in life. It reminds us that even the most mundane objects can have a hidden charm, and that we should appreciate the beauty and wonder that surrounds us. The Cassiobake's appearance is both comical and endearing. Its single eye and hopping gait give a unique and memorable personality. The Cassiobake's story is a reminder that everything has a story to tell, and that we should take the time to listen to the voices of the forgotten. The Cassiobake's transformation from an ordinary umbrella to a living yokai can be seen as a metaphor for the transformative power of time and experience. Just as the umbrella absorbs the rain and wind, we absorb the experiences of our lives, shaping us into the people we become. The Cassiobake's single eye can be seen as a symbol of focus and clarity, reminding us to pay attention to the world around us and to appreciate the beauty that lies hidden in plain sight. Consider the concept of entropy, the tendency of systems to move towards disorder and decay. The Cassiobake's emergence from a discarded umbrella can be seen as a reversal of this process, a moment of order arising from chaos. The idea of imbuing inanimate objects with life is a common theme in mythology and folklore around the world. From the golems of Jewish legend to the animated statues of Greek mythology, the human desire to create life from inanimate matter has been a recurring source of inspiration. The Cassiobake fits into this tradition, embodying the human fascination with the boundary between the living and the non-living. And finally, let us explore the world of the Mokumo-Kirin, a haunting yokai that resides within old, torn shoji screens, the traditional paper screens used in Japanese homes. Imagine a quiet room, dimly lit by the soft glow of a lantern. You notice a patch of dark stains on the shoji screen, stains that seem to resemble eyes. As you stare at them, you realize that they are indeed eyes, dozens of them, staring back at you. You've encountered the Mokumo-Kirin, a yokai born from the spirits of forgotten eyes. The Mokumo-Kirin is said to be formed from the accumulated memories and experiences of those who have lived in the house. The eyes on the shoji screen are windows into the past, glimpses of the lives that have been lived within those walls. The origins of the Mokumo-Kirin are believed to stem from the Japanese reverence for the home and the belief that objects can retain the energy and memories of their owners. The Mokumo-Kirin is a reminder to respect the history and the stories that are embedded within the walls of our homes. The Mokumo-Kirin is a passive yokai, rarely causing any harm. However, its presence can be unsettling and unnerving. The feeling of being watched by dozens of unseen eyes can be enough to drive some people mad. The Mokumo-Kirin can be seen as a metaphor for the power of memory and the importance of preserving our history. The eyes on the shoji screen are a reminder that the past is always present, shaping our present and influencing our future. The Mokumo-Kirin's passive nature can also be seen as a reflection of the importance of listening and observing. The yokai simply watches and remembers, without judgment or interference. Consider the psychological concept of collective memory, the shared pool of knowledge and experiences that binds a community together. The Mokumo-Kirin might be seen as a manifestation of this collective memory, a repository of the stories and experiences of a particular household or community. The idea of eyes as windows to the soul is a common metaphor in many cultures. The Mokumo-Kirin takes this metaphor literally, presenting us with a shoji screen filled with eyes, each representing a different soul and a different story. As we conclude our exploration of these fascinating yokai, remember that these tales are more than just stories. They are reflections of the human condition, exploring our fears, our hopes, and our relationship with the natural world. The yokai of Japanese folklore offer us a unique perspective on the mysteries of the universe and the enduring power of the imagination. They are a reminder that the world is full of wonder and enchantment, if only we take the time to look. The yokai are not just monsters to be feared, but also teachers and guides, offering us valuable lessons about life, death, and the importance of respecting the unknown. The Kappa teaches us to be cautious and respectful of the power of water. The Kamaitachi reminds us to be mindful of the wind and the unseen forces that surround us. The Baked Inuki embodies the spirit of playfulness and the importance of finding joy in the everyday moments of life. The Nurikabe reminds us that even the most daunting obstacles can be overcome with patience and perseverance. The Yamabo warns us to be wary of strangers and to avoid being seduced by appearances. The Kasobake reminds us to treat our belongings with respect and to appreciate the beauty of the forgotten. And the Mokumo-Kirin reminds us of the power of memory and the importance of preserving our history. So, as you drift off to sleep tonight, let these tales of yokai fill your dreams with wonder and enchantment. May the spirits of the night guide you on a journey of discovery and self-reflection. And remember, the stories we tell ourselves shape our understanding of the world, and the yokai, in all their bizarre and captivating forms, offer us valuable insights into the human condition and the mysteries of the universe. Let these myths be a source of comfort, inspiration, and a deeper appreciation for the rich tapestry of Japanese folklore. Consider the long history of storytelling itself. From the oral traditions of ancient cultures to the modern-day world of film and literature, storytelling has been a fundamental part of the human experience. Stories help us to make sense of the world around us, to learn from the experiences of others, and to connect with each other on a deeper level. The yokai tales are a part of this long and enduring tradition, offering us a glimpse into the cultural values and beliefs of Japanese society. Think about the role of mythology in different cultures around the world. From the Greek gods and goddesses to the Norse sagas and the Aboriginal Dreamtime stories, mythology provides us with a framework for understanding the world and our place in it. Myths often explain the origins of the universe, the nature of good and evil, and the meaning of life and death. The yokai tales fit into this broader context of mythology, offering us a uniquely Japanese perspective on these fundamental questions. The study of folklore is a fascinating field that explores the traditions, beliefs, and customs of different cultures. Folklorists examine everything from fairy tales and legends to songs and dances, seeking to understand the cultural values and beliefs that are embedded within these traditions. The yokai tales are a rich source of material for folklorists, providing insights into the history, culture, and psychology of Japanese society. And now, as the night deepens and the stars twinkle in the sky, let us bid farewell to the whispering alleyways and lantern-lit landscapes of Japanese mythology. May the spirits of the night watch over you and grant you peaceful dreams. Remember the lessons of the yokai and carry their wisdom with you as you navigate the challenges and opportunities of life. The world is full of mystery and wonder, and the yokai are a reminder that we should always be open to the unexpected and the unknown. So, close your eyes, relax your mind, and let the magic of Japanese mythology carry you away to a land of dreams. Good night, and may your dreams be filled with the magic of Japanese mythology. Let the gentle rustling of bamboo leaves and the distant sound of temple bells lull you into a deep and restful sleep. And when you awaken, may you be filled with a renewed sense of wonder and appreciation for the beauty and mystery of the world around you. The yokai will be waiting for you, lurking in the shadows and whispering their secrets to those who are willing to listen. So, keep your mind open, your heart curious, and your spirit adventurous, and you'll never be disappointed. The world of Japanese mythology is a vast and endless realm waiting to be explored. And with each new tale, you will discover new insights into the human condition and the mysteries of the universe. Sleep well, and may the yokai watch over you. Remember the power of storytelling, the importance of respecting nature, and the enduring magic of the imagination. The world is a wondrous place, and the yokai are a reminder that we should never stop exploring its mysteries. So, dream of lantern spirits and whispering alleyways, and let the magic of Japanese mythology fill your soul. Good night. As you drift off to sleep, imagine yourself walking through a bamboo forest, the moonlight filtering through the leaves. You hear the sound of running water and the chirping of crickets. You feel a sense of peace and tranquility wash over you. You are surrounded by the spirits of the forest, the Kodama, watching over you and protecting you from harm. You are safe and secure in the embrace of nature. Let the sounds of the night lull you into a deep and restful sleep. The gentle breeze, the distant hoot of an owl, the rustling of leaves. All these sounds are part of the symphony of nature, a soothing and calming melody that will help you to relax and unwind. Let go of your worries and anxieties and allow yourself to be transported to a world of dreams. The yokai will be waiting for you there, ready to guide you on a journey of discovery and self-reflection. So, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let the magic of Japanese mythology carry you away to a land of enchantment. Good night. The power of suggestion is remarkable. By simply focusing on positive images and calming sounds, we can influence our mental state and promote relaxation. The yokai tales, with their blend of mystery, wonder, and cautionary lessons, can serve as a powerful tool for inducing sleep and promoting a sense of well-being. The key is to approach these stories with an open mind and a receptive heart, allowing yourself to be transported to a world of imagination and enchantment. The act of listening itself can be therapeutic. When we listen attentively to a story, we engage our minds and our emotions, allowing ourselves to become fully immersed in the narrative. This process can help to quiet the inner chatter of our minds and to promote a sense of calm and focus. The yokai tales, with their rich imagery and evocative language, are particularly well suited for this type of mindful listening. And as you continue to drift off to sleep, consider the enduring appeal of mythology across cultures and throughout history. Myths provide us with a framework for understanding the world around us, for explaining the origins of the universe, and for grappling with the big questions of life and death. The yokai tales are a part of this rich and enduring tradition, offering us a uniquely Japanese perspective on these universal themes. The study of comparative mythology is a fascinating field that explores the similarities and differences between the myths of different cultures. By examining these common themes and variations, we can gain a deeper understanding of the human condition and the shared experiences that unite us all. The yokai tales, with their unique blend of folklore, superstition, and cultural values, offer a valuable contribution to this ongoing conversation. So, as you finally succumb to the embrace of sleep, remember the magic of Japanese mythology, the wisdom of the yokai, and the enduring power of storytelling. May your dreams be filled with wonder and enchantment, and may you awaken refreshed and renewed, ready to face the challenges and opportunities of a new day. Good night, and may the spirits of the night watch over you. The concept of liminality, the state of being in between one thing and another, is a recurring theme in mythology and folklore. The yokai often inhabit liminal spaces such as forests, mountains, and abandoned buildings, representing the boundary between the known and the unknown, the civilized and the wild. These liminal spaces are often seen as dangerous and unpredictable, but they can also be sources of transformation and renewal. The yokai, as inhabitants of these liminal spaces, can be seen as guides and guardians, helping us to navigate the uncertainties of life and to embrace the potential for change. The idea of animism, the belief that all things possess a spirit, is another important concept in Japanese mythology. The yokai are often seen as manifestations of these spirits, representing the energy and life force that permeates the natural world. Animism encourages us to respect and appreciate all living things, recognizing that we are all interconnected and interdependent. The yokai, as embodiments of this animistic worldview, remind us of the importance of living in harmony with nature and of treating all creatures with kindness and compassion. The study of Japanese culture is a fascinating and rewarding endeavor, offering insights into a rich and complex society with a long and fascinating history. From the art of calligraphy to the practice of Zen Buddhism, Japanese culture has made a significant contribution to the world. The yokai tales are just one small part of this vast and multifaceted cultural landscape, but they offer a valuable window into the values, beliefs, and traditions of Japanese society. And with that, let the darkness envelop you and the dreams begin. Good night. The rustling of leaves in the ancient bamboo forest whispers secrets untold, secrets that intertwine with the very essence of yokai legends. These tales, passed down through generations, carry within them a profound understanding of the Japanese psyche, a reflection of their relationship with the natural world, and a deep-seated respect for the unseen forces that shape their lives. Think of the wind chimes gently swaying in the eaves of a traditional Japanese home, their delicate melodies carrying on the breeze, each chime a subtle reminder of the spirits that might be listening, watching, and perhaps even influencing the events of our daily lives. Just as a gardener carefully tends to their bonsai tree, shaping and nurturing its growth, the Japanese have meticulously cultivated their mythology, refining and adapting the yokai tales to reflect the changing times and the evolving cultural landscape. The concept of ma, often translated as space or gap, is crucial to understanding the Japanese aesthetic and, by extension, the world of yokai. Ma is not simply emptiness. It's an active void, a pregnant pause, a space brimming with potential. In traditional Japanese art, ma is used to create balance and harmony, allowing the viewer to contemplate the beauty of simplicity and the power of suggestion. Think of a Zen garden, with its carefully placed rocks and raked gravel, where the empty spaces are just as important as the solid forms. The yokai often emerge from these ma spaces, from the shadows between the trees, from the silence between the words, reminding us that the most profound mysteries often lie hidden in plain sight. This concept is similar to the idea of negative space in Western art, where the space around an object is just as important as the object itself. The power of suggestion and the art of implication are central to both the aesthetic and the mythological traditions of Japan. Consider the enduring popularity of festivals in Japan, particularly those held at night. These festivals, with their vibrant colors, bustling crowds, and tantalizing aromas, are a celebration of life and community, but they also serve as a potent reminder of the spirit world. The lanterns that illuminate the night, casting long and dancing shadows, are not just decorative. They are beacons, drawing the spirits closer, inviting them to participate in the festivities. The rhythmic beat of the taiko drums resonates through the air, creating a palpable energy that connects the living with the unseen. The masked dancers, embodying the spirits of ancestors and mythical creatures, blur the line between reality and illusion, transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. These festivals, with their careful choreography and symbolic rituals, are a testament to the Japanese belief in the interconnectedness of all things and the importance of honoring the spirits that inhabit the world around them. Imagine the sheer sensory overload, the feeling of being swept away by the collective energy of the crowd, the sense that anything is possible under the cloak of darkness. The relationship between humans and yokai is complex and multifaceted, ranging from fear and respect to friendship and collaboration. Some yokai are mischievous tricksters, delighting in playing pranks on unsuspecting humans, while others are benevolent protectors, guarding sacred places and offering guidance to those who are lost. Some are vengeful spirits, seeking retribution for past wrongs, while others are simply lonely souls, yearning for companionship. Just as humans have a wide range of personalities and motivations, so too do the yokai. The key to navigating this complex relationship lies in understanding the rules of etiquette and showing proper respect for the spirits. Offering gifts of food and drink, performing rituals of purification, and avoiding actions that might offend the yokai are all ways to maintain a harmonious balance. The stories often serve as cautionary tales, teaching valuable lessons about the importance of humility, compassion, and respect for the natural world. It's a delicate dance, a constant negotiation between the human and spirit realms, where the consequences of disrespect can be severe. The prevalence of water imagery in Japanese mythology is also significant. Water in its various forms, rivers, lakes, oceans, rain, represents fluidity, adaptability, and the cyclical nature of life. The kappa, a mischievous water spirit with a fondness for cucumbers, embodies the duality of water, being both life-giving and potentially dangerous. Dragons, often associated with water and rain, are powerful symbols of transformation and control over the elements. The concept of purification through water is deeply ingrained in Japanese culture, with ritual cleansing being a common practice in Shinto shrines. Waterfalls are often seen as sacred places where the energy of the natural world is particularly potent. The imagery of flowing water is also used to represent the passage of time and the ephemeral nature of existence. Just as a river carves its path through the landscape, shaping and reshaping the world around it, the forces of nature are constantly at work, creating and destroying, renewing and transforming. The art of storytelling is central to the preservation and transmission of Japanese mythology. Storytellers, known as kataraibe, played a crucial role in ancient Japan, memorizing and reciting the epic tales of gods and heroes, ensuring that these stories would be passed down to future generations. These storytellers were not simply reciting facts. They were breathing life into the myths, using their voices, gestures, and facial expressions to transport their audiences to another world. The use of music and dance further enhanced the storytelling experience, creating a multi-sensory spectacle that captivated the imagination. Even today, storytelling remains a vital part of Japanese culture, with traditional tales being adapted and reinterpreted in various forms of media, from manga and anime to film and video games. The enduring appeal of these stories lies in their ability to connect us to our past, to explore universal themes of love, loss, and redemption, and to inspire us to live more meaningful lives. Think of the crackling fire in a hearth, casting dancing shadows on the walls, as a storyteller weaves a tale of adventure and enchantment. The power of storytelling lies in its ability to transport us beyond the boundaries of our everyday reality and to connect us to something larger than ourselves. The influence of Buddhism on Japanese mythology is undeniable. The concept of reincarnation, the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, is a central tenet of Buddhism, and it has profoundly shaped the way the Japanese view the afterlife and the spirit world. Many yokai are believed to be spirits of deceased humans who are unable to find peace or who are trapped in a state of limbo. The Buddhist concept of karma, the law of cause and effect, also plays a role in the yokai tales, with many stories highlighting the consequences of negative actions and the rewards of virtuous behavior. The bodhisattvas, enlightened beings who postpone their own enlightenment to help others achieve salvation, are often depicted as benevolent protectors of humanity, offering guidance and assistance to those who are in need. The Buddhist temples and monasteries that the Japanese landscape serve as centers of spiritual practice and learning, providing a refuge for those seeking enlightenment and a place for the community to gather and celebrate their shared faith. The integration of Buddhist principles into the existing Shinto beliefs created a unique syncretic religious system that continues to influence Japanese culture to this day. The concept of mono no aware, often translated as the pathos of things or an empathy toward things, is a key element in understanding the Japanese sensibility and its reflection in the yokai tales. It's a sensitivity to the impermanence of all things, a recognition that beauty is fleeting and that everything is destined to fade away. This awareness of transience is not necessarily a cause for sadness. Rather, it's an invitation to appreciate the present moment and to find beauty in the ephemeral. The cherry blossoms, which bloom briefly in the spring and then fall to the ground, are a potent symbol of mono no aware. The Japanese celebrate the beauty of the cherry blossoms with hanami parties, gathering under the trees to eat, drink, and contemplate the fleeting nature of life. The yokai, as beings that often exist on the boundary between the living and the dead, are acutely aware of the impermanence of existence, and their stories often reflect this profound understanding. The acceptance of transience and the appreciation of the beauty of the present moment are central to the Japanese worldview. The role of animals in Japanese mythology is also significant. Animals are often seen as messengers from a spirit world, possessing special powers and abilities. The fox, or kitsune, is a particularly prominent figure in Japanese folklore, often depicted as a cunning trickster or a loyal guardian. The tanuki, a raccoon dog with a penchant for mischief, is another popular animal character in Japanese mythology. The crane, a symbol of longevity and good fortune, is often depicted in art and literature. The owl, associated with wisdom and knowledge, is often seen as a guide to the underworld. These animals are not simply decorative elements in the yokai tales. They're active participants in the narrative, often playing crucial roles in the lives of humans. The respect for animals and the recognition of their inherent value are deeply ingrained in Japanese culture. Just as a farmer cares for their livestock, recognizing their dependence on the animals for sustenance and labor, the Japanese have traditionally viewed animals as integral parts of the natural world and worthy of respect and protection. The power of names, is a recurring theme in Japanese mythology. Names are not simply labels. They're believed to possess a magical power, capable of influencing the fate of the person or object they represent. Knowing the true name of a yokai can give you power over it, allowing you to control its actions or even banish it from the world. The act of naming is also seen as a way of bringing something into existence, of giving it form and substance. In many Japanese folk tales, characters are given new names to reflect their changing identities or to mark a significant transition in their lives. The importance of names is also reflected in the practice of choosing auspicious names for newborn babies, in the belief that a good name will bring them good fortune and success. The careful consideration given to names in Japanese culture is a testament to the belief in the power of language and the ability of words to shape our reality. Think of the careful calligraphy of name, each stroke imbued with intention and meaning. And as you continue to relax and let go of the day's worries, consider the enduring relevance of these ancient tales. They are not simply relics of the past. They are living documents that continue to inform and inspire us today. The yokai, with their unique blend of humor, horror, and wisdom, offer a valuable perspective on the human condition and the challenges of navigating the world around us. They remind us of the importance of respecting the natural world, of honoring our ancestors, and of embracing the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. They encourage us to be curious, to be open-minded, and to be willing to see the world from a different perspective. The yokai tales are a testament to the power of storytelling and the enduring human need to make sense of the world around us. Let the gentle rhythm of my voice lull you into a deeper state of relaxation. Imagine yourself walking through a moonlit garden, the air filled with the sweet fragrance of jasmine and the soft chirping of crickets. The path ahead is illuminated by the soft glow of paper lanterns, casting long and dancing shadows on the ground. As you walk, you notice a small shrine nestled among the trees, its wooden doors slightly ajar. You approach the shrine cautiously, feeling a sense of both curiosity and apprehension. As you peer inside, you see a small statue of a smiling fox, its eyes twinkling in the dim light. You feel a sense of peace and tranquility wash over you, knowing that you are in a place of safety and protection. The spirits of the garden watch over you, ensuring that you are safe and secure. The idea of tsukamagami, objects that come to life after 100 years, is a fascinating aspect of Japanese mythology. These animated objects, ranging from umbrellas and sandals to musical instruments and teapots, develop personalities and sometimes even seek revenge on those who have neglected or mistreated them. The tsukamagami represent the belief that everything, even inanimate objects, possesses a spirit, and that we should treat all things with respect and care. The concept of tsukamagami also serves as a commentary on consumerism and the throwaway culture, reminding us of the importance of valuing and preserving the things we own. Just as a skilled craftsman carefully repairs and restores an antique piece of furniture, The Japanese have traditionally valued the art of repair and the importance of preserving objects for future generations. The Tsukumogami tales are a reminder that everything has a story to tell, and that even the most ordinary objects can hold extraordinary power. And as you drift further into sleep, consider the parallels between Japanese mythology and the myths of other cultures. The concept of trickster figures, found in cultures around the world, is embodied by yokai, such as the kitsune and the tanuki. The belief in spirits inhabiting the natural world is a common theme in animistic traditions across the globe. The idea of a hero's journey, a common narrative arc in mythology, is also present in many Japanese folktales. By examining these similarities and differences, we can gain a deeper understanding of the human condition and the shared experiences that unite us all. The study of comparative mythology is a fascinating and rewarding endeavor, offering insights into the diverse ways that humans have made sense of the world around them. Just as a linguist studies different languages to understand the underlying structures of human communication, the study of comparative mythology allows us to explore the common themes and variations in the stories that humans have told throughout history. So, as you finally succumb to the embrace of sleep, remember the magic of Japanese mythology, the wisdom of the yokai, and the enduring power of storytelling. May your dreams be filled with wonder and enchantment, and may you awaken refreshed and renewed, ready to face the challenges and opportunities of a new day. Good night, and may the spirits of the night watch over you. Let the gentle whispers of the wind carry you away to a land of dreams, where the boundaries between reality and imagination blur and anything is possible. Imagine the soft glow of a paper lantern illuminating a narrow alleyway, the air thick with the scent of incense and the sound of distant laughter. As you walk deeper into the alley, you notice a small tea house nestled in a corner, its entrance shrouded in mist. You step inside and are greeted by a friendly woman with a warm smile, who invites you to sit down and enjoy a cup of tea. As you sip the tea, you notice that the tea house is filled with strange and unusual objects, from antique dolls and broken clocks to faded photographs and dusty books. The woman explains that these objects are all imbued with spirits, and that they have gathered in the tea house to share their stories. As you listen to their tales, you feel a sense of connection to the past and a deeper understanding of the mysteries of the spirit world. The tea house becomes a sanctuary, a place where the living and the dead can come together and share their experiences. The significance of forests and mountains in Japanese mythology cannot be overstated. These natural landscapes are often seen as sacred places, inhabited by powerful spirits and teeming with hidden dangers. The forests are home to the kodama, tree spirits that can only be seen by those who are pure of heart. The mountains are guarded by the Yamaba, mountain witches who possess both destructive and nurturing powers. These wild and untamed landscapes represent the untamed aspects of human nature and the challenges of living in harmony with the natural world. The act of climbing a mountain is often seen as a metaphor for spiritual ascent, a journey towards enlightenment. The forests and mountains of Japan are not simply scenic backdrops for the yokai tales. They are active participants in the narrative, shaping the destinies of humans and spirits alike. The art of calligraphy, known as shodo, is deeply intertwined with Japanese mythology. Calligraphy is not simply a way of writing. It is a form of artistic expression that requires discipline, focus, and a deep understanding of the meaning of the characters. Each stroke of the brush is imbued with intention and energy, reflecting the calligrapher's state of mind. The characters themselves are often derived from ancient symbols and myths, carrying within them a rich history and cultural significance. The act of creating calligraphy is seen as a spiritual practice, a way of connecting with the divine. The beauty and elegance of calligraphy are a testament to the Japanese appreciation for art and the importance of preserving cultural traditions. Imagine the slow, deliberate movements of the brush, the ink flowing smoothly onto the paper, creating a work of art that is both beautiful and meaningful. And with that, let the darkness envelop you and the dreams begin. Good night, and may the gentle spirits of the night bring you peace and tranquility, wrapping you in a comforting embrace as you journey into the land of slumber. Let go of all your worries and anxieties, and allow yourself to drift into a world of wonder and enchantment, where anything is possible and the imagination knows no bounds.